what's up? My name is Katie Faye. I am on Weight Watchers, and this is what I eat in a day. I am starting my morning with a banana because I have been having some Charlie horses that have woke me up in the middle of the night. This is my third morning having a banana for breakfast, and guess what? Last night I didn't wake up, so it's working. It's lunchtime. I have no idea what I'm gonna eat though. I'm hungry though. All right, this lunch might look like deja vu if you watched yesterday's vlog, but I'm having taquito strawberries and cucumbers with tahini on them. I only had 5 taquitos left in the box, so I usually only eat 4, but today I'm eating 5. And because I'm eating the extra taquito, I didn't do my Chipotle Ranch dipping sauce, which means my lunch is 7 points. Whoop, I don't know what I just clicked there. There you go. And I have 19 left for the day. Okay, so for dinner, we are having white people taco night. Okay, so we like to make our own taco seasoning just because when we make it ourselves, it doesn't have any MSG or like stabilizers or additives in it. So we do it, and it's pretty easy. So this is the recipe my husband uses. It's from All Recipes, I believe, but we've had it so long that I could be wrong about that. But it's 1 tablespoon of chili powder, 1.5 teaspoons of ground cumin, 1 teaspoon of salt, 1 teaspoon of pepper, half a teaspoon of paprika, 1/4 teaspoon of garlic powder, 1/4 teaspoon of onion powder, 1/4 teaspoon of crushed red pepper flake, and 1/4 teaspoon of dried oregano. I can tell the difference between this and store-bought. It's slightly better than store-bought, but honestly, I really can't tell that much of a difference. And it's so easy to make, and we have all of those spices on hand anyway, so we like to make our own. And we used ground turkey instead of ground beef. I used 93% lean, 7% fat for the turkey. We have used 99% lean turkey in the past, but 1, it's kind of expensive, and 2, my husband likes for it to have a little bit of fat in it because it helps brown the turkey a little bit better. If we get the 99% lean, we have to add olive oil anyway, so we like the 93%. And then we microwaved some Knorr's rice sides, Spanish rice sides, and we left out the oil so that it was more friendly for the points. And then for my part, I did vegetables and guacamole. So I chopped up the vegetables in my little OXO chopper. I love this thing so much. It's such a workhorse. It cuts the vegetables so evenly. And then the vegetables actually cooked faster because they were chopped up a little smaller than I usually take the time to do. So I really, really love this thing. And then for my guacamole, I did 2 avocados, 1/4 of a red onion, salt, and lime. And then mix it all together. And then, of course, you have to taste it. And it needed a little more lime juice, so I added that. And then after I added the lime juice, it was about perfect. So I didn't have to add too much this time. And then that's when I started cooking the vegetables. I did a little bit of olive oil in the bottom of my pan. And then I added the onions, peppers, and I used Mrs. Dash Southwest Chipotle seasoning and a little squeeze of lime, and I just cooked it until they were cooked. And that was our dinner. I will say this guacamole, it may seem simple. You may be tempted to add some tomatoes, maybe a little pico de gallo, maybe some peppers, maybe some garlic. Don't do it. This guacamole is so simple and easy to make, and it tastes so good. I've actually entered it we've had like guacamole competitions at my job back when we worked in office, and I've entered this into all of them, and it has won every single time. It is by far the best guacamole. So don't fuss over the extra stuff. Just make this. And if you don't believe me, get all the stuff to make guacamole like you usually do. Add the avocados, onion, lime, and salt to the bowl. Mix it up as if you're done and taste it. And if you don't like it better, then you can add in all of your extra stuff later. But you gotta trust me on this. We got this recipe from, it's actually Chipotle's guacamole recipe, but we left out the cilantro and jalapeno. For dinner, it ended up being 19 points because I thought ground turkey was a 0-point food, but it is not. It has some points. So I have 3 ounces of ground turkey on 3 of the net zero carb tortillas. I have some Knorr's Spanish rice. It's a 1/4 cup wet, so 1/8 cup dry that I mixed with a little more than a 1/4 cup of vegetables. 1/4 of my guacamole, which is really just avocados smashed with lime juice, onion, and salt. I keep my guacamole pretty simple. And then some tortilla chips to eat with the guacamole. Overall, this meal is 19 points. So it's a big meal, but I will say there's a lot of food here on my plate. So I know it's going to be filling, and I mean, I had the points. I have 0 points left for the day. So a little bit later when I'm craving something sweet, I'll get some fruit or whatever. But yeah, that is dinner. Good morning. I just weighed in and I gained 0.2 of a pound. I'm honestly, like, I don't mind gaining 0.2 of a pound. Please don't take this as me like, oh my God, like, that's not it. But I am starting to get a little frustrated because I've been within my points every day except for one day for 30 something days, and I seem to have stalled out at like a 13-pound loss. And so like this whole week I've either lost 0.6 of a pound and then I gain 1/2 pound and then I stay the same, and then I don't know, that's starting to get to me. But I digress. I went to the gym this morning. That's why I probably seem a lot more awake than I usually am when I film this clip. But yeah, I hope you liked this video. If you did, please give it a thumbs up. And then if you want to see more videos like this, I do them all the time. So, subscribe. Thanks. Bye.